Here there, got Neoki. Hello, Neoki. Are you from the team Neoki? Hopefully you are. Hello, Neoki.
Hello.
Okay, nice to finally hear you. How are you doing today?
Doing very well. Doing very well. How are you?
I'm doing good as well. Okay, so I guess we can get started, Neoki. To yeah, I think a lot. That's all right.
Sure.
Okay, I'll just call you Neoki throughout the entirety of this AMA, if that's okay. But yeah, I'll officially start now. Okay, so hello and good day to everyone that is currently tuning in here at Miners Lab. Once again, we are up here for another AMA episode or X Space episode. Here this time with Neoki. So, what is Neoki all about, and what are they doing? I guess let's hear it from Neoki himself. So, Neoki, can you tell us more about yourself first in the team?
Sure. So, hi everyone. I'm quite excited to be here with all of you and talk about Neoki. I'm Zara, to be called Neoki in this AMA session, but I'm a CEO and co-founder of Neoki Decentralized Matrix. And Neoki is the platform, decentralized matrix platform, with the vision of democratizing the world of design and creativity. And that means anything from fashion to interior to jewelries and accessories, game design, automotive design, art, beauty, music, and basically anything to do with creativity. But our very big focus to start is on fashion and gaming, and that is specifically because we think it's a big potential in both of these spaces. I come from crypto gaming space for the past 3-4 years, and generally I've been in crypto space for almost 12 years,
Mhm.
so more than a decade, one of the old ones in this space. But that's the vision of the platform. But you might actually think, what the hell is a decentralized matrix? And I have to say that decentralized matrix is actually a term that we coined ourselves in Neoki. It's basically a platform that there are multiple components within that platform that they are in interaction and interplay with each other. And that means within Neoki platform, we have multiple components that would make that vision of democratizing this space coming true. And some of these platforms is, for example, our NFT and Twin marketplace, which is already up and live.
Mhm.
And we call it NFT and Twin marketplace because we have a very very big focus on digitals in our Twin marketplace as well. So we have, it's a blend. It's a perfect blend of an NFT marketplace and a Web3 e-commerce. So you can basically purchase physical twins of your NFTs on the platform as well, or vice versa. Go to a store, buy a physical asset that has a digital twin or NFT twin of it on the Neoki platform, and basically claim it. And then, of course, in the marketplace, we have quite a number of specific features, especially developed for the industries that we focus on, like gaming, fashion, art, etc., which I will talk about those features probably later. And then so that's one component, the marketplace. The other component is the metaverse component. We call it the multi-metaverse because there are two very unique aspects to our metaverse space. Technically, our metaverse is a metaverse space that you can build your own verse with your own set of rules. So that's the technical advantage of it. And financially and economically, the uniqueness of it is the economy model that we designed. It's called NIKOnomy. It's a multi-layer economy model that would allow you basically launch your own token within the platform. So you can have your own verse with your own set of rules, and then even when people enter your verse, we'll do all the trading and interaction with your verse through your token, not necessarily NIKO, which is the platform token. And of course, that's very unique to our metaverse space, and that's why I call it basically a launcher for metaverses. It's a metaverse which you can launch your own metaverse within it. And that's something that I was personally very much into creating since a long time ago. I have a technical background myself. I have a PhD in blockchain technology, and for a long time I wanted to build basically that technical and financial freedom that Web3 promises to the users in our metaverse space. Whereas today in existing metaverses, you don't have that. You have to abide with the rules of that space, and you have to use the token of that platform to do your interaction with the platform, basically. So these are the two unique components. But then we have, of course, we have the utility token, the utility and governance token, NIKO, which we had an IEO in December with MXC, and we are also listed on Bitmart now. And more listing in bigger exchanges are coming this year. Of course, we are very excited about that. And then we have the other component, which is AI-powered avatars. And the avatars we launched in March 2023. We launched the first version of the MVP of the avatars, and we basically call it a digital ethnicity. So and then the firstborn was called Gia. She was born in March in a Neoki platform, and now we are relaunching Gia with new features and updates, etc. And basically, the AI-powered avatars are the avatars that you can train based on your services. You can, educate them. They can act as your ambassador around the platform. They can partner up with Neoki shows and Neoki events on behalf of you, on behalf of your brand, or on behalf of you as an individual, if you're an artist or anyone. So basically, we'll be your assistant in the platform. And then, of course, you can also build your own twin avatar within the platform as well. And one other component of the platform is my favorite component, which is the digital wardrobe component. Digital wardrobe component comes from my very much passion in the gaming space. I have been building quite well-known games, and I have been part of the C-level team of companies that we built quite well-known games, like My Neighbor Alice, one of the very well-known crypto games, Mighty Mirania. I was chief solution officer with Chromeway until December, then I moved full-time to Neoki, and I'm still on the board of some of the biggest public companies that are building Web2 and Web3 games, like Fragbite Group in Sweden. We are a Swedish company, so most of the names that I will drop are from Scandinavian market or European market in general. So in the gaming space, what I've been wanting for all these years was, besides what you would hear from everyone else, that we would love to see interoperability of assets. I would love to see that as well. I would love to make that happen as well, and we are on the way of making that happen too. Together with other partners. But then what I wanted to see was to see the IP holders in fashion and accessories and interior and basically any in-game accessories step into the gaming space. Gaming space is a huge space with 3 billion gamers today in the market, but we don't have the fashion industry doesn't have much to say there, and so that's what we're going to change in the digital wardrobe. So the digital wardrobe is a one-stop. It's a secondary market to our marketplace, but it's like a one-stop for gamers and gaming companies to basically purchase skins or in-game assets, or even order them. Upload their 3D model avatars. Let Neoki designers design assets for them, but also for non-gamers. If you're not a gamer, it doesn't mean that you won't enjoy that component. You would still equally enjoy making your own digital fashion wardrobe and collect your wearable NFTs that you could, wear in your digital meetings. You could just collect the digital jacket and wear it in your Zoom calls or Google Meets, and this, of course, is one of my favorite components of the platform. And then, of course, like every other virtual space, we have lands and virtual real estates. And one last component that is probably one of the most complex components of the platform is digital asset creators. And digital asset creators is like a game engine that would allow every user to create their own assets on the platform rather than having to upload it to the platform. So far, this I try to make it very short and brief. This is what Neoki is.
Okay, you basically took out all of my questions, so that is our AMA for today. I'm kidding. But yeah.
No, I have a lot to add for each component. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah. Don't worry about that. But yeah, first of all, yeah, I know somehow when you mentioned your name was Zara. Okay, you're not Neoki, you're Zara now. I just saw the name. I thought it was the Neoki account I was talking. Yeah, I know this is going to be fashion related, and yeah, Neoki seems to be, a real mixture of a lot of things, and especially, it's not always that I hear like fashion and NFT and gaming in like one platform in a blockchain project. And of course, I was also impressed that you got a PhD in blockchain. I didn't know that blockchain technology was already that, we have a subject like that 12 years ago. I thought blockchain technology was just like, I don't know, last 5, 7 years ago. So that is really impressive. And that definitely shows as well your capacity in terms of like developing or being part of the development in terms of a blockchain project. But I wanted to know, I'm not sure if you covered this earlier, but why the name Neoki?
Well, the name Neoki came from basically it was a name suggested by the CEO, who is my other co-founder. But we were trying to find a name that resembles like a new era in this space. And because the markets that we're focusing on, like fashion or accessories, interior design, and gaming, of course, well, maybe gaming a little bit less, but generally these creative industries over the past decades, although the technology has changed a lot, tremendously improved, the business models stayed the same in these spaces. So in the fashion industry, they still produce a physical garment and sell it to the user. And the only difference is now probably different sales channels through e-commerce, etc. But what we wanted to do within Neoki with the use of Web3 and blockchain technology, of course, was to introduce a whole new concept and new business models, new revenue generation streamlines for gamers, for artists, for fashion designers, for brands. We wanted to showcase to them and not only that, also users, fans. If you're a fan of a brand, if you're a fan of a game, if you're a fan of a artist, etc. We wanted to show that you can create a whole different world with innovative business models, new revenue generation streamlines, and build the unique businesses in the era and include the economy with brands, with the artists, with the fans. So then we were thinking, okay, what do we name it? And then the name Neo is it represents new. It means new, and ki in Japanese is energy, right? So we were like, okay, we need a new energy in this space to change the things here. So that's how it's called Neoki.
Okay, that totally makes sense now. Neo and Key. Okay, that is actually really smart. So, hence, it's up to your CEO for coining this name. There's actually a name that stands out, that's easy to remember and also unique. And yeah, Neoki. Okay, how that works.
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to get down to the details, like exactly, especially in the utilities that you've added. First of all, the Neoki DeMa or the decentralized matrix that you mentioned earlier. So this is like the ecosystem. This is what you wanted to call the entire ecosystem with the Neoki. Is that correct?
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so with this name itself, is this like a metaverse? Yeah, you mentioned a metaverse-ish kind of platform that you wanted to have because you mentioned you're gonna have your own avatar, and by using the NFT like design NFT clothes or stuff like that, is this the kind of direction that you're going firstly with the project?
Yeah, well, basically, yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because of course, as a user, you can come into the platform, and probably one of the components that I missed saying earlier is a DAO component. and you can be a member of the community, you can be a member of the DAO, have a say on how the platform is developed further. Mint your art in the marketplace. By minting your art and on the marketplace, you can move that asset to the metaverse space. You can also build your own space. You can set your own set of rules. You can build your community within this space. You can launch your own token there for your project. But then you can also the asset that you mint on the marketplace can be totally, you can participate it, or be part of a lot of the events, contests, design challenges, and with the brands, with the entities on the platform, win rewards, but also be part of the brands that are building physical collections with your designs, and get a revenue sharing from the physical sales of the assets that are inspired by your art. So there's a lot of different businesses that you can build within the space. There is, of course, marketplace for your assets, but then we're not using any external or third-party marketplace, because we have a lot of unique features developed there. But then also the assets you mint in the marketplace and use in the metaverse space, you can also turn them to a variable, and then use them or put them up for sales or for rent to the digital wardrobe. So I can basically rent out the asset that you created and wear it in my digital meetings, or if I'm attending a digital party, etc. You can rent it out to me basically. And then you can also, if you just want to do everything on the platform, you can come on the platform and build the asset on the platform through digital asset creator. But also you can create your AI powered avatars and train them through AI plugins that we provide to the users in coming future. And let them represent you on the platform when you are off the platform yourself. So they will basically walk around and talk on your behalf and represent you and be your ambassador. And in the platform, we have quite a lot of default experiences that we built, like fashion shows and events and partnerships and collaborations with so many different brands that your ambassador could take part and showcase your assets or represent you basically there as AI powered avatar. So as different users, you can totally do different experiences in the platform.
Okay, it looks really cool. But in order to be having this kind of avatar, I mean, we have the NFT for the clothes and the fashion items. I've seen the NFTs as well. They look really awesome. But how about the avatar itself? What are the requirements to be able to join the metaverse itself? Do we need to buy another NFT for this, or it's just like logging into a game, and if you don't have anything, it's just a default kind of person that you're gonna
Yeah.
have? How's it gonna work?
There are two different types of avatars on the platform. There are one default avatars that you can we are partnering up with Ready Player Meter, so you can just come in and build your avatar and step in. And if you want to dress your avatar, of course, you can dress it accordingly with the assets, the skins that are available on the marketplace. But if you want to basically build your own AI avatar, that's a different path that you take. And that's for now. That's with you have to send in your request, and then you will get in touch with with our team. They prepare it for you. They build it for you, because it's a more exhausting work basically.
Yeah.
And then your avatar is of course minted as NFT, so you have full ownership over it. And then for the avatar that you have designed, there will be 3D models. You can fit in 3D model skins to it, and you can start building a digital wardrobe for your avatar as well, which are all NFTs, wearable NFTs basically.
Okay, so yeah, I guess with that being said, it's still in the starting phase, and it will be a lot of work if the team needs to go to every avatar person. So how many users are you expecting within at launch? And I guess you would plan to one day like expand and simplify the avatar creation process instead of being manually created by your team, or do you plan to be as exclusive as you can get in terms of having any users for the the metaverse setup that you have?
You know, we have, because we knew that because the AI powered avatars are extremely hyper realistic looking, right? And that's why it's a more difficult work to be done, and then it has to be then also made compatible and optimized for the Unity engine that we're creating the metaverse platform on. However, to smoothen the onboarding of the users, we have the Ready Player Me avatars. So it doesn't mean that users cannot start using the platform. You can come in and build your avatars immediately, right away, and step into the metaverse. Only if you want AI-powered avatars as ambassadors, that's only the path that you will take with our team. Otherwise, if you just want to join the metaverse space, you can just go in and build your avatars in a matter of seconds and jump in, right? And even the AI-powered avatars, of course, we are going to automate a lot of that work. We haven't really found any single service or company that is going to help us in creating that. So that's a work that we have to do ourselves. But generally, on onboarding users, of course, the avatars like I said, we have the other type of avatar, but we have a lot of other features that makes it very attractive for users. For example, on the marketplace, which is now live, we have a feature called Challenge, which is a co-creation feature. It's the first version of our DAO as well, and that's a feature that onboards and has onboarded a lot of users for us, and has shown to be quite attractive to the artists and brands and users, and bringing a lot of users to the platform and artists to the platform. And that feature is basically a feature that the fashion brand or anyone, basically any user can broadcast a design challenge, and the artists can submit their NFTs, and then there is a voting process that the community votes, and then there are multiple paths taken after the winners are announced. For example, now we have 2 live challenges with 2 fashion brands. One Swedish fashion brand called Mo Zero Waste, which is an engineered fashion brand, and another one is a Dubai-based fashion brand called Cape Coast. And so right now there are 2 design challenges with 2 quite big prize pools, and artists can submit their art as NFTs, so they mint it on the marketplace, submit it to the challenge, and the community votes, and the top winners will basically share the big prize pool. And then these prize pool can be either in NIKO tokens. It could be, naming a physical piece in the fashion brand after the winning artists, as honoring them basically, or it could be including them in the economy. So we are now talking to a fashion brand that we will soon have a challenge on the platform, that you can submit your designs to that challenge, and if you win as an artist, the piece that you designed will be physically produced under the name of that brand, and in the revenue of that physical piece, the sales of that physical piece, the artist who designed it and the whole community that voted for it will be included. So then we are creating a shared economy between the brand, the artist, and the community, fans, basically. Something you don't have today. You don't have, your favorite fashion brand will never come and share their revenue with you. But that's what we want to change in Neoki.
Okay, some royalties, and I guess we can confirm that the fashion brands that you mentioned has a partnership or is already officially doing business with Neoki.
Yeah, well, they are officially partnered with us, and they are already onboarded on the platform, and the challenges are live now. So the artists can go and submit their work to these challenges now.
Okay, wow. So I guess that shows, how established you are, and if people have doubts, having like partnership, not just with other crypto projects or crypto groups, with actual partnership with actual brands is definitely something to be confident and comfortable about. If just in case you have any thoughts
Yeah,
in the crypto space, yeah.
definitely. And let me tell you, it's not easy at all.
Mm-hmm. Yes, to secure that, you
It's
must
not
have a lot of
easy.
connections, or you're just really good at talking to them and convincing them. Because having them to reach out to the crypto ish side of things, it's a challenge to get to like real life companies to go into the crypto space. So, yeah, awesome job for you for being able to do that.
Thank you. We have quite a number of partners. We have in the fashion industry, we have 20 plus brands, like physical fashion brands in partnership with us. We are also partnering up with the Swedish Association of Fashion Brands with 77 brands. And then in the interior design and furniture world, we have 400 plus brands in our partnership that we are going to onboard them one by one. And these partnerships are, of course, uh, result of more than 2 years of work that now we are going to onboard them slowly.
Hmm. Oh, sorry, I was muted for a while, but yeah, I guess that's also an awesome job. But unfortunately, we're kind of running short on time. But I would have a lot more questions. But Zara, I guess to finish off, the latter part of the AMA, how can you, what are the other key factors that you can share? And yeah, right after that, I guess we can close out the AMA, and we'll have the recording, of course, as well. And for the people who still wanted to have some more questions, you can join in Neoki with their socials, and I'm sure that Zara and her team would be more than happy to answer all of your questions. But for now, Zara, I guess what are the other announcements that you can make for the people who are tuning in for more news for them?
Yeah, definitely. So what I can say is, if you're an artist in any space, Neoki is definitely the place you want to be, because Neoki is a platform that will bring a lot of really cool partnerships with the brands for you. The brands will come there and open the doors for the artists that are living on Neoki platform. So that's the place you can directly connect with them, directly collaborate with them, be part of their design team. They might even there are brands that are going to hire the winning artists. So there is a lot of opportunities for you in Neoki as an artist. As a brand, you can also crowd fund your physical collection. We have physical partners that can showcase your physical pieces around the world. We have showrooms around the world that can showcase your physical twins of the NFTs, but also generally just keep watching. We have a lot of events coming up. We have a mint party coming up with a lot of airdrops. There are already airdrops on the platform for every activity that you do. If you mint an NFT, you will be airdropped NIKO. If you take part in a challenge, you will be airdropped NIKO. Even if you just want to vote and pick your favorite art, you will also receive airdrops. So just keep close to Neoki and enjoy all the opportunities that Neoki is creating for you.
Okay, and there you have it.
Thank you.
That is Neoki. Thank you so much, Zara. Sorry, I keep muting myself, and I needed to fix the microphone
Oh,
problems. But yeah, it is awesome and amazing having AMA. I wish we could have another extended AMA to have more questions. But overall, yeah, Neoki seems to be, definitely a project that has already proven itself. Especially you're already established with partnerships and everything. I mean, I can't remember the last time that we have an actual project partner with actual brands, not just usual investor groups and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm definitely enjoyed this AMA, and we'll get this recorded for anyone that missed the first part of the AMA. Yeah, definitely you can watch this once again. So that is it for episode today. Zara, you have anything else you wanted to add?
no, thank you so much. And yeah, looking forward maybe to have a longer session later with you with more questions.
Okay, that is it for today, and we'll see you again in the next AMA here at Miners Lab.
Thank you.